So what are we about to do?
Well, we are about to drive close to 1,000 miles all the way to the East Coast in hopes of catching some saltwater fish. Now we're gonna make some stops along the way. We're taking the Sting Ding, ladies and gentlemen. She's gonna chuck and wind for those full 1,000 miles. We're gonna have some fun. Some freshwater fishing, some saltwater fishing. Gonna get some good food. It's gonna be some good times, scenic views, all that good stuff. And well, we're just getting started, so stay along for the ride, folks, because it's going to be a interesting one. Two idiots pulling a trip out of nowhere and hoping that it's gonna work. So we'll see if it works. I think it's gonna work. Hopefully it'll work. If it doesn't, well, that'll just make for a fun story. So, ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned as we embark on our journey.
That the topology of the world is not the topology that we ordinarily see. That is, we see things as separated by a certain distance. We walk across a room and we think, well, we've left the far wall of the room behind us and so forth. But there's an attempt to say, well, maybe things that from our macroscopic point of view appear to be widely separated in space, like New York and Chicago, just to take two macroscopic examples, from a microscopic point of view might actually be contiguous in touching one another.
Little update here. Chugging along still. We're about 4 hours in. You want to see what the car looks like? Look at this. It is packed. We're over here crunching down on some Gushers.
Gushers are amazing.
And some sweet chili and sour cream kettle cooked chips.
Get those at Myers. They're absolutely fantastic.
And we got about 7 hours to go still. So we're gonna go ahead and keep eating these Gushers and driving.
And
that's all we can do.
The first spot we're going to, apparently it might be raining there, so if that's the case, originally at that first spot we were going to be going for brook trout, but especially when it rains a lot, that washes away salmon, and these little fingerling brook trout will most likely be washed away. So we'll see what happens once we get there, and we'll just keep going with it, really.
Yeah, stay tuned. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so as you see, the maps don't know where we are. And when the maps don't know where we are, that means I don't know where we are, because apparently I'm a stupid millennial and I don't know how to read maps like that. So, as you see, we are in the boonies, the sticks, the twigs. We're roughing it out here, trying to figure our way. We are surrounded by a lot of wood, as you see. So, the maps, it's acting like it knows where we are. It's still giving us directions, but as you see, it doesn't. Oh wait, it came back on. It found where we are.
Oh, are you kidding me?
There. All right, everybody. Well, change of plans. So we were planning on camping, but as you see, it's pretty dark. So we're gonna go ahead and stay in this little hotel. Extended Stay America, just because we don't want to set the tent up in the dark, basically. So also we needed Wi-Fi to do some things real quick, so that's what's going on. I'm gonna stay here for one night, hopefully get some fishing in tomorrow if it doesn't rain all day, which it's kind of calling for that, and this autofocus is just dying. There we go. But yeah, that's what we're doing. We're gonna unload the stuff, pack it up, and we're gonna get to the room. So stay tuned. We'll catch you guys when we get in there. Okay. So we've been sitting in the hotel for the past 2 hours trying to figure out what to do tomorrow. Tomorrow is our first and only day here in Roanoke, Virginia, and we're gonna try to fish. It is calling for some rain, but I think we're gonna try to stick it out anyway, just because we want to get some fishing in. We're itching. Definitely itching. We got about a 4.5 hour drive to the second spot after that, which is on the East Coast, which is where we will be camping for another 5 days, I believe.
Streams and all that around here, but just with all the rain, we're wondering if that's gonna mess it all up.
So it's supposed to rain a lot, is what he's saying. It's supposed to rain a lot, and if you've ever trout fished, you know that the trout don't like rain, especially in those smaller streams. It most of the time muddies them up, which one, the trout don't like, and then it raises that water and makes it go pretty fast, which another thing that trout don't necessarily like. So we're trying to figure out what to target. We're seeing some bodies of water near us, not too many within 30 minutes, but we've got one that's real close, about 12. It's actually a reservoir, so we're gonna try that out tomorrow. We're gonna stop at a bait store, basically, and I'm gonna see if I can find a 2-piece bait cast rod, because I brought 2 bait casters and didn't bring any bait cast rods, so that's always nice. But after that, we're gonna go fish. We've got a lot of rods, we've got a lot of things to rig up, and kind of get a grasp on what we really want to do tomorrow. I kind of want to do some catfishing, but you know, I can't really find too much of that around here. But if there's a large river and it's muddy, there'll be some catfish in there. We just gotta find something like that. I don't know, but that's kind of what's going on, guys. We're trying to figure out our life here. Try to catch some fish tomorrow. I think we can catch a couple if we find some decent bodies of water. Just because it's pretty warm, actually. So they are later in the season than we are back at home. So, you know, the fish should be actually a little bit more active here than they are in, let's say, Chicago, where it's 50 degrees. I think
We got some interesting stuff coming up.
This
is a full adventure, and you're all here with us on this one, but we're gonna make it the best we can. It's a nice one, Nick. Stay tuned. We have a lot at our fingertips, and there's a lot of different ways this can go.
Guys, stay tuned. We'll catch you guys in the morning. We're gonna rig up and then we're gonna try to get some sleep. We're not really on a specific time schedule tomorrow, so we do get to sleep in, which is always good. So stay tuned, guys, and we will catch you in the morning. Okay, so there is a drunk and high off his ass guy with no shirt. He's sweating his ass off, knocking on our door and stumbling and shit. And well, Brian went out to go get something from my car, and some dude asked him for some water. He seemed like he was off drugs as well.
No, he was asking me for water, and he had baggy clothes. I'm not screwing with this.
We're over here trying to rig up some freaking rods and stuff, and they're just off meth or something. Geez, this place is off to a good start.
Are you kidding me? We're not making this up.
We are not making this up.
And they're just knocking on our door.
Let me see if you can see this. Is it filming?
Let's see if someone's even here.
the red dot filming? Oh, good watch. Was that y'all just knocking on the door?
Yeah, I was gonna ask if you had a cup of, like, if you could give me a cup of water, but he's going to get the cup.
Yeah, no, we don't have water.
You don't have water?
I mean, we got a sink, but y'all probably got a sink in your room too, right?
Yeah, we're just waiting on them to get back with the key.
Door, you know, it's disturbing. I'm just saying.
Okay,
So-
I just seen him went in, that's why.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
My bad.
Okay. Clearly, the motherfuckers are on drugs. They got dry mouth. It's uncomfortable. I have friends who've been on drugs and have been thirsty, so I'm gonna be a good guy. Hopefully this will get them to go away. Look at how ice cold that is, too. Ice cold.
I'm gonna be back here.
Y'all good, bro? This is what I can find, is what I got.
Yeah, we talked downstairs. They know we're up there.
I got you.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Thank you, man.
Yup. Dude, he's so fucking high. He's so high. He got up, he was, dude, thank you, dude, thank you. I'm like, come on, man. Look, I probably didn't do jack shit, and they're probably gonna sit there for the rest of the night. He said that they talked to the people, and they know we're up here, but whatever. We got shit to do. We gotta rig up, man.
Dude, it's always going on.
We have got to rig up, so we'll catch you guys tomorrow.